Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a playoff team from last year, the UCLA Bruins. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Return starts from inside the 5. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Turns on the speed. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Texas. Who's going to score? That is an unforgettable moment to that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Hand it off. Now they pick up the first down, spotted at 38.
Good job of picking up some big yards for the first down by UCLA. And Chris, they have had some great backs over the years, and this back's living up to it. Think about Maurice Jones-Drew, Jonathan Franklin, Skip Hicks, Deshaun Foster, and believe it or not, some people forget about this, but Jackie Robinson, known for his days of playing with the Dodgers, he got it started at UCLA as a running back himself.
First down, they go right back to him.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down at the 45.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
The Bruins getting set on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. Tackle made after a big game. Ball moves to the 21.
It's a first down here by this UCLA offense. Nice timing between the quarterback and the receiver to be able to get those yards and keep the sticks moving. Good job also of just feeling the defense's coverage and making a quick decision to get that ball out.
He finds some space. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And it's a direct snap. Produces an explosive run to get a first down. The Bruins will line up now. It's first and goal. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early. Obviously, the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
No gain on first makes it second down and goal from the 7. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Hey, I know it's only the first time, but let's face it, Chris. You've come this far. This is a playoff game. When you get inside a 10-yard line, you can't settle for field goals. You need touchdowns. Let's see if they're able to come up with it here.
One of those crucial moments early in this playoff game. Third down and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught near the goal line. And we're able to get him down.
Good job here by this defense of keeping him out of the end zone. Now we got a big decision here for this offense. Fourth and goal. First half of a big playoff game. You're down. Do you cut into the lead and put 3 on the board? Or do you get aggressive this close and go for the touchdown?
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive start. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
So it's first and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and it'll end up being a safety?
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
Kickoff team out there to boot it away after giving up the safety. Breaks free. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. The last time they had it going, but got stopped on fourth and goal. They got to put that behind them now. Put together something here. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. You make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down to the 47. And the Bruins will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. And that one's picked off. What a play. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. You come up with that interception while doing that, and that is a big-time play.
Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from the 34. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And this pass is caught. Goes out to stiff arm. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. Longhorns looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And the quarterback dropping back. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Intercepted in the end zone.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And the UCLA offense takes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Keeping it on the ground here. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Now they'll run it on the toss. And the result is going to be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play with this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. It should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Handoff here from the shotgun. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Jukes to get free. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs. Longhorns begin a new series here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. A softer with a strong tackle there.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And there's the handoff. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field. This should be the last play of the quarter. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. First down, looking for more now. You're finally able to bring him down. That's a big momentum play to wrap up the first quarter. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. Handoff to the back. With juke to get free. They finally corral him at the one.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. Ball handed off. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Looking to pass here on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught, he's wide open, look out. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice game getting closer to midfield.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Good throw. The catch is made. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw it again. Finds his target, and it's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That completion sets up an important third down play. Try and muscle for the first down. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
One team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on fourth down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Oh, man, this one is going to sting. I mean, you can see that this head coach and offensive coordinator, they have faith in the quarterback and the offense to deliver, and you like that. But now, their own defense is going to have to bail them out a bit here.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The completion sets up a second down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening down. First down to the 27.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Gets the first and still running. Touchdown, Texas. This offense cannot be stopped.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Looks left and finds his target there. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion makes it second and medium. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Catch made on the out route. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, that's a nice completion to the sideline with great timing. The connection between the receiver and the quarterback was on full display to be able to get that first down. First down here for this offense.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackle, but forced down.
Boy, just really good vision and patience by this back. He kind of felt his way through and then accelerated through the hole for the first down. One of the things that you see over the years by UCLA is the ability to control the line of scrimmage and have good backs that can pick up big yards.
The Bruins come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Great recognition and discipline here by this defense on that touch pass. You know, these touch passes can be a real test on that defense, and they passed this test with flying colors, blowing that play up.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Out of the gun now on third down. The pocket breaking down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Fires it to the wideout. He can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Well, Chris, there's crazy, then there's what we just saw. I'm not sure what this head coach is thinking. Late in the game, trailing by a bunch, I get it. But you've got time, way too early in this game, to go for it on fourth and a mile.
Finding some room at the 25. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. Just pounding away for another big game, but you wonder if this defense is beginning to lose its will a little bit.
I think they are losing their will. You can tell by the way they're tackling. It's been a very impressive performance by this offense and by this running back. You got to believe they're just looking to add to this lead with yet another touchdown.
Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Second down after that previous play. Offense is off schedule here after that first down loss. Here comes second down. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's got it. He's open. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. But wait, a flag is down. If it's on the defense, it's going to be first down. The roughing the kicker penalty has given this offense a chance to punch it in. Let's see if they can take advantage. Almost intercepted, falls incomplete, but a risky attempt there. Would have been his second pick today.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Nothing on first down, so now it's second and goal from the 6. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
Love to see the positive yards here. Down inside the 10-yard line, you're looking for anything to get closer to the goal line. Now it's going to set up 3rd and goal. Got to find a way to get this ball into the end zone.
Design quarterback run. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. The coach is not feeling the field goal attempt. They're going for it on 4th and goal here. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It will cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime.
Texas.
Fields it just outside the goal line. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. Change the pre-snap look now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Pressure is coming. Hit as he released it. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 26. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. This time, a completion. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. The quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
The Bruins will line up on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. Looking deep downfield to the left. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage yards that time. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Handoff to the back. Picks up the first, looking for more. Here he goes. Inside the 20. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, we're only at 3 ticks from halftime. It doesn't feel like this thing's already over. Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break.
Texas.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So it's first down, but then just kneel down before halftime here. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
33, UCLA 2.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
Texas.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And he'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Offense is back out on the field. It's a steep mountain to climb here in the second half. They need to get going, cut into this deficit right here. Across the 40. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, drops back. The receiver grabs it.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
A completion makes it second down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Stopped right there at the line, or no gain.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
And they pick up the first on the ground. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
And the Bruins looking to keep this drive rolling.
Here we go.
First down, looking to throw the football. Pass caught. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out that you can take advantage of.
Pass caught, second down now. Breaks an open space. They stop him, but it's a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 30. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Moves out of the pocket. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Now the screen doesn't produce a first down. Good work by the defense. Now it's 4th down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Here we go, set.
Direct snap to the back. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
One big play, and the offense has flipped the field. They're across the 50, set up with a first down. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
They'll run it from the gun. The ball is loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The Longhorns starting a new series here on 1st and 10. A first down keeper to the left. End zone ahead. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Texas.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. Let's see what their mindset is this time. They got into field goal range, but got stopped on 4th down last time. And here comes a deep shot. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. He's looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a fourth down decision.
Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. The Longhorns offense takes the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Look out. Room to run here. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain. So 2nd and 5.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Toss play. Back heads to his right. He breaks free. First down and more. He's still running. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Texas.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the UCLA offense takes the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They're going to run it. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Nowhere to run up the middle. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Pass rush closing in. Grab, reel the sticks. It's Williams. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
The Bruins have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on the screen. He's found some room at the 45. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. He gets loose. Has the first down and more. Touchdown, Bruins. Way too much speed in that play.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. And I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. They're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. He escapes the pocket. Looking for a receiver deep middle. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
I'm not really sure why you're stopping the clock here, leading by so much in the 4th quarter. Run the ball, run the clock, and you can walk out of here with a win.
And a fair catch called for a prudent play in rainy conditions like this. Offense back out on the field. Here's the handoff. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Going to run it here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
3rd down after that running play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. And they get the conversion there. Set up now, first down at the 38.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Caught over the middle. It's Williams. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
They keep him off balance with a run. He's got the first down and still motoring.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The Bruins looking to keep this drive rolling. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
The passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon, or this one will be over.
So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And that sums up the game so far.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Grinding away with a running game.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
The Longhorns will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. coverage team able to bring him down. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the ball.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. And it's a kneel down. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee.